we are moving to next topic, that is the grave error of the East. From the early 19th century, many British officials began to criticize the Orientalist vision of learning. How we was learning, that they was criticizing. They said that knowledge of the East was full of errors and unscientific thought. Eastern literature was non-serious and light-hearted. What they was criticizing, first criticism, they are saying like that our knowledge, it is full of errors. Second one, they are saying like that it is totally unscientific. Then they are saying like that our literature, it is non-serious, not that much serious type, and it is light-hearted. So they argued that it was wrong on the part of the British to spend so much effort in encouraging the study of Arabic and Sanskrit language and literature. So what they are saying like that, how much time we spent, that 20 years to 25 years, that much years we wasted, and we taken that much effort, that everything become waste, like that they started to criticize. James Mill was one of those who attacked the Orientalist. One of the person started to attack the Orientalist who made the what we can say map for British people. James Mill, we studied that one, his name in first chapter. And the British effort, he declared, should not to be teach what the native wanted or what they respected in order to please them and win a place in their heart. The aim of education ought to be teach what was useful and practical. And how he is criticizing, what he is saying, and should not teach what the native people wanted, or what we are giving respect, means the religious text, what we are giving respect, that should not teach, or should not try to win their hearts by teaching these foolish things. Instead of that, what we want to teach, we want to teach useful and practical things. So Indians should be made familiar with the scientific and technical advance that was the West had made, rather than with the poetry and sacred literature of the Orient. Instead of our sacred literature, sacred poetry, instead of that, what they started to teach, they started to teach technical things, they started to teach scientific things. By 1830s, the attack on the Orientalists became sharper. One of the most outspoken and influential of such critics of the time was Thomas Bingston Macaulay. He saw India as an uncivilized country that needed to be civilized. Please underline, who said like that? Macaulay said. What he said? India is a uncivilized country, and what they want to do, they want to make civilized. So branches of Eastern knowledge, according to him, could be compared with, to what England had produced. Who could declared Macaulay that a single shelf of a good European library was worth of all native literature of India and Arabia. He argued that the British government in India stopped wasting public money in promoting Oriental learning, for it was no practical use. What we was studying here in our literature, Indian literature, or the Vedic books, that is totally it like that. Who said? Macaulay said. And what he is saying, how much we are studying here, and books are there that they can keep in him. It is a small amount when we are comparing with the European literature or European study. With a great energy and passion, Macaulay emphasized the need to teach the English language. Then what he is doing, he is starting the practical education, started to teach English language. He felt like that knowledge of English would allow Indians to read some of the finest literature of the world had produced. It would make them aware of the development of Western science and philosophy. So why he started to teach English, and what was intention, that Indians, after learning English, Indians will read some of the English books from what they made there in England and other countries of the Western side, and By that slowly we will develop our science and philosophy, like that he is saying. Teaching of English could thus be a way of civilizing people, change their taste, values and culture. So by teaching English we can change the civilization of the Indian people, and we can change the taste of the Indians, and we can change the values and cultures of Indians, like that Macaulay said. Really, now we are studying in English medium school, so we are following the words of Macaulay still, and we are trying to understand the western civilization, and in many way we are practicing that one in school. Not only our school, maximum schools we know we are wearing shoes and socks in this tropical region, subtropical region, like the Europeans, we are wearing the shoes and socks where they can't afford adjust with this cold season, so they are wearing the shoes and socks, like that we are wearing. And the people they are the European people, they are suffering cold so much, so they need put tightly in their neck, and again overcoat, like that things it needed. The same way we are giving the uniform still, not only in engineering college, schools also we are giving like this uniform style to the people, what Macaulay started here to teach Indian. Same thing we are practicing, especially all the English medium schools. Even though I am English medium teacher, still I want to say this, the thing we are following the Western culture blindly. Following Macaulay's ministry, the English Education Act of 1835 was introduced. When the English Education Act came here in India, 1835. What was the influence of this in English Education Act? That is the ministry of Macaulay. Then the decision was to make English the medium of instruction for higher education, and to stop the promotion of Oriental institutions like the Calcutta Madrasa and Banaras Sanskrit College, etc. So by this English Education Act, what they are doing, they are starting the primary education that we can learn in our own mother tongue. Then secondary level, when we are coming high school, we want to learn, means fifth form onwards. That time it was formed like that. Fourth form, fifth form onwards, we was studying like that in English. In higher classes, we are getting the instruction, medium of instruction, that was English. In primary level, they can learn in their mother tongue. And second aim of that one, to stop the promotion of Oriental institutions like madrasa and Sanskrit colleges, etc. These institutions were seen a temple of darkness that were failing of themselves into decay. Then what he is saying, like that the schools what they started, English people only started that school. He is saying that is a temple of darkness instead of temple of knowledge. What he is saying, that school started by English people for to teach the Oriental literature, that is the temple of darkness, and were falling themselves into decay. They are going to be vanished, they are going to decline, like that he say. English textbook now began to be produced for school. Then India company started to produce English books for Indian schools, like that. Okay, we'll stop here and we will continue next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.